Okay, this is just going to be a video of me trying to solve a single center on the helicopter dodecahedron. You can see here that I have this red face almost completely solved except for this one stray piece here. Um, One of the forum members pointed out to me that there's a specific arrangement of only the places where only the centerpieces can go on the puzzle, and there's no other place that they can fit into. On the normal helicopter cube, any of the centerpieces can go into any of the other centerpieces locations. However, on this puzzle, that's not so. It doesn't happen. And I'll show you exactly what he means, or she, I'm not sure. Anyways, let's follow this red piece exactly to every spot that it can go to. I'm sure this actually also limits the number of positions that this puzzle can have. However, at the same time, it makes it just as complex because there's no way to really tell where these pieces can go without trial and error. Um, and he suggested to me that one way to be able to solve the puzzle is to find three centers that fit together. And as long as there's three of them that fit together all the way around, then the rest of the puzzle should be solvable. The only problem is finding those three centers. That's why yeah, anyways. Okay, let's go this red piece. Now, I can only turn it along this axis here or this axis here. So let's go this way. And now I can only turn it this way and this way. See, every now and then there's a little trouble with alignment, but it just takes a little bit of playing around to make it fit again. And we'll spin this around some more. I'm taking the whole pathway. These are the only ways that I can actually move this piece. And as you can see, I can go around and around, and no matter how many times that I go around, I am not going to get any closer to this red face over here. There's just no way to do it. And I don't know if that was very visible to you guys, but basically it follows a path like so. All the way around, over and over again. So I have to find where this can line up where the other faces, or the other centerpieces, can also travel along their unique path to create a full center. And see, this one's not going to make it over there. So that's a no good spot for those two. So, and I know this one won't make it up there either. So I've got to find some way that I can kind of visualize where they all can go. I believe this one can make it here. Yes, it can. And now this one can. Now let's see if the others can. Don't look like they can, does it? Oops. That one can. This one, however, not going to make it. Yep, and it's just drifting away. So, time to find another spot. Let's see. Pretty sure this one won't make it over there. And I'm sure there's probably... Oh, that one does make it. Let's try for this face then. I'm sure there's some way to actually take a look at where each piece sits to be able to determine... That one's not going to make it. To be able to determine where they can all line up. I just haven't had enough patience to actually try to find that yet. I suppose I probably should, huh? Hmm. I'm not sure how long I'm going to let this video go for. I'll probably cut it off at about 10 minutes or so. But this will give you guys a good look at how the handling, turning of this puzzle is, in case anyone is actually interested in purchasing one. And as I stated before, my copy, this one here that I'm playing with now, does not have springs in it. And hey, looky there, I got a full face. So now the next step would be to find another face that'll fit it. So let's try for the black one here, since there's already two pieces there. And already I'm pretty sure we found that this one's not going to make it. Oh, but it makes it there. So let's try for that face, huh? Oh, hey, looky there. We got two centers now. Maybe I stumbled upon the correct orientation for them, huh? If I'm lucky. Hell, if I get real lucky, I'll just continue on solving it. So that's the only thing that gets me about that puzzle, and I'm not sure what causes that lockup. I'm not sure if it's the internal bits or oh drat, I found one that doesn't make it. Arrgh. So I guess the next step would be try to move this black face to another location, and if it doesn't fit anywhere else on this red face, I've got to restart the red face and try to find another spot where it will line up. I guess we'll try it there, huh? Oops. And this one's not going to make it there, I don't think. Oh, it does. It's so hard to recognize where some of these pieces go if you're not paying real close attention, I guess. Maybe someone will be interested in starting a helicopter dodecahedron solutions forum post, or solving it. Try to determine a good method to get all these center pieces in the right spot. I think already this one's no good. Yeah, because if I turn this one there, it's going to go off in this direction. So this black place doesn't work either. Let's try this one. And as it was also stated by the guy on the Twisty Puzzles forum, you could solve for the corners first, but you'd run into the same problem with the faces not lining up. Oh, that's not even black. Awesome. And as long as you're not like completely jumbling the puzzle when you scramble it, which I'm sure would make this puzzle so extremely difficult, given the fact that the parts can only go to specific places, and all that jazz. Oh man, I bet this is just a terrifying solve. I mean, I can't even solve the helicopter cube with jumbling, let alone this thing with jumbling. Jeez. Who's willing to try it? Okay, let's try for the blue again. And I've hit the 10-minute mark, so if this blue doesn't work out, we're cutting it short. And looky there, we're cutting it short. Okay, well, wish me luck, guys. I was still considering selling this puzzle, but I can't exactly sell it if it's not solved, and I don't really want to take it apart because this puzzle holds together so tightly it's not even funny. It's actually kind of difficult even to assemble because it's so interlocking, which is why it doesn't actually need screws to function. But I made the puzzle kind of loose. I gave it a lot of tolerance so that it would be smooth. And it's not really loose. I don't know if you can hear that. There's a little itty bitty rattling, but the puzzle feels pretty sturdy. I mean, some of the edges will turn when you're moving it around in your hand. See, it's a little bit, but that can really easily be adjusted by the screws. There's actually room for springs in here, but they have to be cut pretty short. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of room for the screw to jump up there. And as you can see, it actually works really well without the springs. It's heavier than most 3D printed puzzles that I've played with, and I believe that's probably because of the fact that it has 30 screws. The core is actually kind of heavy too. It is kind of thick, but not too thick, of course. I mean, I don't want to jump up the price too much. And as well as the fact that there are tubes that go almost all the way to the center of the core to help hold the screws in. Anyways, I've rambled enough about this, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys like the puzzle. I hope you guys buy a bunch of them. I won't make much money off of it, but that was the whole idea. I just wanted to make a puzzle that everyone can have, and it's going to be a really interesting puzzle. And not only is this really interesting and quite difficult to solve, apparently, it has got to be the most beautiful puzzle that I have ever laid eyes on. And it's the perfect size, not too small, not too big. I have pretty large hands, and, you know, I think it feels pretty good. Okay, I'll stop rambling now. Helicopter dodecahedron, edge turning dodecahedron, dodecacopter, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.